Hi, I'm Rob Reeves. I'm the CEO of Redfish Technology, and I wanted to give a couple of recruiting options to people who are looking at building teams and potentially working with recruiters in order to do so. We've been asked quite a bit as of late whether or not there exists anything that's in between contingent recruiting and retained recruiting, and the answer is yes. The contingent approach is a very traditional approach where the recruiter is engaged, and if and only if they find somebody that the company hires are they compensated. And their compensation is typically a percentage of that candidate's first year annual salary. It is by far the lowest risk approach to engaging with the recruiter, which is why it's so common, but it is not the most effective way to recruit. The sacrifices tend to be on the quality of the candidates and on the relationship with the recruiter. On the far flip side of the spectrum is a retained approach, which is very, very involved. It's an exclusive agreement with the recruiter that they are tasked with filling this role, and they are responsible for filling the role. The payment is a third up front, a third once certain milestones have been met, and then a third upon completion. It is a much more involved approach. There is a campaign that is crafted to identify who the candidates are going to be, where they're coming from, education, technology, skill set that they've got to have, personality as well, location, all of the components, and then multiple reach outs, multiple touches with these candidates who oftentimes aren't looking, and then a lot of collaboration on the back end, not only in the identifying of the candidate with the company, but also in helping them lock down the candidates that they identify as the ones that they want to hire. It is a great option for especially executive roles or C-level roles, but it's more involved, more cumbersome, more time, and more money than necessary for all the positions on the team. So the question we were asked is, can you come up with something, or is there something that exists that's a blend of the two? And the answer is the engaged search. Similar to a retained search, it has a component of exclusivity. It is the recruiter's job to fill this, but on the back end, they are only paid a third up front and then 2/3 at completion. It does allow the recruiter, again, the opportunity to craft a recruiting campaign around the role and really work and build a relationship with the company in order to identify the candidates and again, lock them down when we find them. So it also has a bit of a discounted fee, where a retained approach is typically 33% of a candidate's salary. The engaged approach is typically around 25% and only a third upfront. So anyway, a couple of options you may not have heard of or engaged with, but I want to make sure that you've got everything that we offer, and please stay tuned. We're going to be doing a number of these as we go along on things that we think might be worth offering. So have a great day, and thanks for watching.